I am Unicron. No, you are not.
Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another Fans Pick video. This time we're taking a look at Takara Tomy's Optimus Prime versus Unicron from Transformers Prime. So, I gotta have a Unicron figure, and if they make one, I'm most likely gonna pick him up. And I got this set from Big Bad Toy Store back in the summer, and it was on sale. I really just wanted the Unicron figure, but the 2-pack was actually cheaper than the single Unicron figure, so I went ahead and got this version. Now, looking at the package itself, I really like it. It's very nice. This is a very sturdy box. It's got kind of this nice laser colored goldish, pretty, shiny box. I mean, if you look at it, it's just very reflective and very nice. Very cool stuff. It also has a flip-up window, so if you wanted to get this and just keep it as such, very cool stuff. We see Unicron, we got Prime, Unicron's alt mode, Prime's alt mode, and then, if I can get this in the camera, there's Optimus there. Here's a little write-up. If you want to pause and read that, you can. There is the Optimus with the weird armor. Here's another write-up. If I can get the whole thing in, I'll do half. If you want to read that, there's that half. And if you want to read that, there's that half. And then we also have Unicron himself. Again, here's a little write-up. If you want to pause and read that, you can. So that's pretty cool stuff. I do like that. Top of the package, we got Optimus. We have Unicron. Takara Tomy. Side of the package has Optimus, who has a different gun, by the way, which is kind of interesting. And then this side we have Unicron. There are Unicron stats. All 10s, go figure. And on this side, here are Optimus's stats. High numbers, go figure. Bottom of the package really has nothing on the bottom. Here is the back of the package. Lots of stuff going on the back of the package. We've got Optimus's little Minicon, how he connects to the truck. This is basically the Voyager class Optimus, just painted differently. We got Unicron over here. Kind of cool, kind of fun, and then how Unicron connects onto Optimus with this horrible mess. So let's go ahead and get these guys out of the package and see what we think. Alright, so here we have Optimus out of the package, and like I said, it is exactly the same mold as the RID version that we got here in the United States. It's, well, painted differently, and he has a Minicon. Other than that, is the exact same figure. Here's kind of a close-up of him. The paint is really nice. It's a nice dark metallic red. His blue is even darker. The translucent blue in the windshields is darker. He does not have the translucence on his arms, and the blue in general is just darker. The other thing that is interesting, he has, I'm guessing that's the Year of the Snake logo tattooed on his arm rather than an Autobot logo. But overall, I mean, he's the exact same figure. So just as a comparison, here we have Optimus from Takara, and then here's a standard Voyager class Hasbro Optimus Prime. A far superior looking figure for sure. I do like the Hasbro or the Takara version better than I do the Hasbro version. It's just deeper, it's darker, and it doesn't have all that translucent blue. So this is a figure I was always only so-so. This is definitely one that's going up on display. This is probably going to get modded out. very cool stuff. The other thing is he's got a Minicon, and the thing that kind of stinks, it does not fit well in his hand. It's kind of loose. So here is the Minicon that he comes with. It is a gun. He does transform like so. Comes around, and there he is. That's pretty much it. He kind of has a Shockwave look to him, except he has two eyes. I'm not sure what the name of the Minicon is. If you know, definitely put it in the link or in the comments down below. He's got this nice shiny blue there. He's got a shiny blue there, shiny blue on his chest, and then he's got this little crystal thing going on there. So yeah, there he is. Optimus with his little Minicon buddy. Alright, so here we have Optimus Prime in his vehicle mode, and, I mean, like I said, it's basically the same mold as the Hasbro version. The only difference is the red metallic paint. We have the Year of the Snake symbol instead of an Autobot symbol, and he has MechTech ports on the side for Minicons. That's really, really about it. If you bring in, here's the Hasbro version. The windows are darker than there. The paint is a nice deep metallic red versus the Hasbros, and the wheels are painted versus the Hasbros. So, I mean, other than that, they're really about the same figure. We've got gray here, black here. Other than that, very, very similar. I do like the paint job on this figure better than I do this figure. It's just that nice, shiny, metallic red. So, other than that, and not too different. It makes an okay figure into a better figure. So, there they are compared to each other. Alright, so here we have Unicron. And, well, I do like the figure. He does look like he did in the show. There are some things that are a bit miss about him. First of all, the size. This thing needs to be about at least twice the size. He is the size of a Voyager class figure. He is just a little bit taller than Optimus Prime side by side, as we saw in the box. His horns do come up a little bit higher, but I mean, he just needs to be bigger. But in the show, there was the small avatar version of him that came out of the rock, and I'm presuming that's what this is supposed to emulate. He does have a Minicon that forms his arm here. He's got his big kind of rocky piece that he had in the show. Now, these bits are all soft rubber. The rest of it is plastic. The paint, this gold paint that is on him, has a little bit of a gummy feel to it. I don't know how well that's going to last up, if it's even going to survive a transformation. Kind of interesting. The look of the robot, just kind of a close-up, is really, really nice. I do like it. He's kind of got this weird, like, face thing going on his chest. It reminds me of the Transformers Prime Rumble, actually. But yeah, his face sculpt is amazing. I really, really do like it. He is thin. I mean, goodness gracious, he is thin. And he has blatantly Unicron's face on the back. So, yeah. Kind of interesting. The other thing that's kind of sad about this guy, he feels a little loose, especially in the legs. He stands well, everything's connected. He just kind of has this loose feel about him. It would have to have been tightened up pretty big if this would have came over to the US. And, you know, it's kind of a shame that we didn't get him in the US, because I would have liked a Hasbro release of this guy, maybe without the gold paint, maybe just in this orange color, or darker orange, or brown, or something. I don't know. But yeah, kind of interesting. Let's get Unicron into his alternate mode and see what we think. Alright, so real fast, here's a look at Unicron's Minicon. Basically, it just transforms into a little drill-looking thing. We got some treads, we got that little crystal going on there. It's just kind of an orange rocky drill. Sure. Oh, okay. Alright, so here's the ungodful mess that is the Gia Unicron armor on Optimus Prime, and it is just, it's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. You know, these are supposed to go higher up onto his shoulders, but the issue is it, like, all that stuff is rubbing together, and I don't want it to scrape off. So, it's supposed to be, like, up here, like so, but it still looks bad. I mean, this is just a really bad design all around. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. This thing is just terrible. Yeah, not a fan. This is worse than the vehicle mode. Alright, so here is Unicron in his vehicle mode, sort of. I'm having problems getting this piece to straighten out further. The instructions really don't show you how to do it, but it kind of gets the point across. This thing is a horrible, horrible jumbled mess. I do not like this mode at all. He does have a volcano mode. Let's take a look at that. Alright, so here is the quote-unquote volcano mode. I mean, we kind of have the caldera there. We've got the slopes. Some people do move these pieces up, so it kind of looks like stuff and ash coming up out of the volcano itself. Let me show you what that looks like. Basically, you spin these pieces up here. Yeah, it's still not a very good mode. The other cool thing is you can use him as a head on the other Unicron, the real Unicron figure. Let's take a look at that. And finally, the coolest thing you can do with this Unicron is turn him into a headmaster for, well, Unicron. I mean, it is kind of funky. It gives him sort of a pharaoh look, which is kind of cool. Let's see if we can zoom in just a little bit here. Might be a little shaky. But yeah, definitely cool stuff. Is this figure worth picking up? If you're a Unicron fan, I'm going to say yes. If not, this could be a very, very easy pass. It's definitely an interesting figure, and being a Unicron fan, I'm definitely one to want it. If you can get it for a good price, then yeah, I'd say go for it. So there he is, Unicron from the Transformers Prime series from Takara Tomy. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. Definitely subscribe to my channel, share my videos, and as always, look for more videos in the future.